you're very welcome back this Monday morning. And pet owners from across the country wrote in to nominate their favourite vet for the 2003 Stronghold Veterinary Pet Care Awards. The judges look for an extraordinary vet who could balance the care for sick pets as well as comforting distraught pet owners. Through compelling nomination letters, veterinarian Annette Quegan was named the winner, and she joins us this morning now. And with us, she's got her own little doggy, Homer, who's here as well. And he's having a bit of a nap, isn't he?
A bit of a nap, yeah. He was up early this morning.
OK. Tell us a little bit how you were in line for the nomination. One of your customers or clients had to write in, is that right?
Yeah, well, quite a few of them. We had nearly 70, I think, nominations. Yeah, it was excellent. So they wrote in lots of lovely letters. It was beautiful to read them all now.
Excellent stuff. So well done. And who started the ball rolling? Anyone in particular?
From a client's point of view, no. You just get them all, back. Yeah.
Well, that's a great testimony to the business you run.
It is.
Indeed. Okay, your own career then as a vet. Why veterinary studies and how did it come about? I mean, we always interested in animals, obviously.
Yeah, well, one would have to. One would have to really love them.
Yeah.
Initially, I wanted to work with horses, but having spent a lot of time when we were in college with the different animals, I decided small animals where I wanted to be. Okay. You can do so much with them, and you get quite a sense of achievement out of getting them better, and you can do so much.
How difficult a qualification is it to achieve?
It's quite difficult. Number one, to get into veterinary, and number two, then to get through the course. Because the other thing as well is that you're dealing with a whole lot of species, not just the one. Like with doctors, it's just humans. But you have to kind of know a bit about everything.
Okay. What's the most rewarding aspect of the job then?
Well, obviously when one gets awards like this, from a personal point of view, the sense of achievement and fulfilment is fantastic. Because there are times in the job you'd say, why did I do this? Because the stress levels are so high.
Yeah, I can imagine. And
I tend to give an awful lot of myself, which some people would say is wrong too, but that's the way I work, and obviously it works for the clients as well. In New Ross, we tend to have a fantastic client basis. They're out on their own, I think, and really what I want to say today is a big thank you to them.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Because the amount of support that they've given us, even over the last couple of weeks, ringing in, how did you get on, Annette, and the flowers, cards, everything, they're absolutely fantastic, and a big thank you.
Excellent. Given that most people get so emotionally attached to their pets, and when the end of a lifespan comes, and obviously a lot of the time the vet will have a part to play there, how do you cope, and how do you help a client cope with something like that?
I tend to get very involved with them, and if you can actually feel what they're feeling, and you show, like, put the arm around them, hold their hand and spend time with them, when, say, if the pet has been put to sleep or whatever, don't rush them out. This is their lifelong. Some people, that's all they have. It's the same as a husband or a wife or whatever, and they get very, very attached to them. But I tend to get very involved. Again, that would take quite a lot out of the vet, maybe over time, but that's my secret. Yeah. Communication.
Would you go as far as recommending maybe counselling for somebody who's...
There is, yes, certainly there is bereavement counselling.
Okay,
yeah,
people
very
tend
much
to
so.
laugh, but they don't realise just how attached you can become to your pet.
And people would say, I'd often have so many people to be putting the dog or cat to sleep, and they'd say, I'm so stupid, people would laugh at me, and I'd say, no, that's wrong to think that. I said, there is bereavement counselling out there, and we would recommend, if somebody was very, very upset. But again, the odd phone call afterwards as well to see how they're getting on, or that helps as well.
Now, what I want to ask you now is, how in God's name do you manage to work and run a very busy veterinary practice? You've 6 children as well.
I've 6 children, yeah.
They're probably all glued to the telly this morning, I think. Give a big wave there. Say hello to them this morning.
Along with all the girls in the practice and all the lads, they're all there now. So, yeah, it's hectic. I think I'm a bit cracked at times. One would have to be.
And what are the ages? What are they
varying down from 14 to Rory, who'll be 2 in January.
Okay, obviously all very proud of Mum and the awards she received.
Yeah. And again, a big thank you to them, because they put up with a lot over the years,
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the practices. Barrowside Veterinary Hospital, it's in New Cross in County Wexford.
New Ross.
New Ross, I beg your pardon. How many vets in it, and how busy is it?
There's 4 vets altogether, and it's basically it was a large animal practice, and I started the small off there about 5-6 years ago. Actually, it's more now. I came back in '95 from England. Okay. And it's grown and grown, and I do most of the small, and the lads, Dennis, would do horses, and the other 2 cattle, Tony and Fergal, but it's a busy practice. And
a well-rounded one by the sound of things. All right, Annette, thanks for joining us this morning. Congratulations.
Again, I just want to thank Pfizer for this whole award. It's Stronghold Veterinary Pet Care of the Year award, and for backing the whole thing. Thank you very much.
All right, and Homer there living up to his namesake, Homer Simpson. He hasn't moved. He's happy on the couch.